another informative live video. Hello, guys. I hope you're off to a fast new week. I hope you're out, back to work and building your dreams. As I always say, I say this on my other channel: write down your vision, make it plain. Make sure you have a plan of action of what you want to do and where you want to go in life. And trust me, dreams do come true if you're willing to put the work in, sacrifice. And commit. You can have what you want. Okay, so greetings to all my subscribers and all my followers who follow me over from Facebook and from Instagram and Twitter, better known as X now. Thank you for coming over here and chiming in, okay? I'm yours truly, Jimmy Williams. The name of the channel is called All Things Real Estate with Jimmy Williams. That's myself, okay? Before I get into what I want to share with you today, I just want to tell you guys that, it's a rocky 2024, the year we just came out of, for many, many reasons. Personally, my wife and I went through a period of where we had built a real big real estate business here in Atlanta, Georgia, and we had some other companies as well, finance and marketing companies. And we had a major crash last year. It all come tumbling down with unforeseen reasons, and we had to recoup. And now we are bouncing back. And one of the ways that we're doing that is through our platforms. Okay, that's my wife right there. Hey, honey. She just went in the room. But through our platforms and driving traffic to those platforms like YouTube. And one of the things I discovered, and this is a plus. Here's where you come in. YouTube is now pushing smaller content creators. Okay, I'm in real estate, so real estate leaders, real estate investors, real estate coaches. If you're willing to put in the time and go live, like I would say once a day for 3 to 5 days a week, put the work in and put out really good quality content, YouTube's algorithm will favor you and will push your content out to all these different countries and these different regions in the US and across the world. And the algorithm will go out and find people. It will go find people that are looking at the, subscribers that need to hear what you have to say. Okay. I started doing this, again, I have 4 channels, but my major channel is like 18,000 subscribers. And I started that channel like 7 years ago. And guys, let me tell you, when I first started it, it was so hard to find subscribers. The algorithm was not as friendly as it is now. And I made a big mistake. I started buying subscribers and buying likes and all that stuff and shares. And when you try to buy content, you try to buy your subscribers. Most of them end up being bots. They're not real. And so that was a big mistake that nobody told me about that I made when I started doing this. And I was like, well, why am I not growing? Well, because it wasn't organic. Well, now there's no excuse. You can come on here, just get on your camera like I'm on here, get on your phone specifically, turn your phone on, turn your camera on. If you find something you love to do, turn on your camera and just let people tune in and listen to you teach or give them advice or do whatever crap that you have. This is the safest way not to get banned on here. It's the safest way to generate a massive amount of income. Believe it or not, people on here with smaller channels than mine. I have 1,000 subscribers. You got people that have 500 subscribers, 200 subscribers. They're making $3,000 and $4,000 a month, $5,000 a month. You mess around, you get 3 to 5,000 or 10,000 subscribers. You can become a millionaire doing this. All right, and people are doing it all across the country. So since I've been doing it, I started this channel, like I said, a few months ago, and now I have 1,000 subscribers, but I really haven't posted any videos for months until this week, last week. I started posting videos, guys, and they were live videos like this one, twice a day, maybe 10 or 15 minutes. And I have about 600 views or 600 new people came in looking at my content, listening to what I had to say. What is that telling me? I'm a tiny channel, I'm a small channel, and the algorithm is pushing the content better than it, but the content that we're creating for smaller channels is sometimes way better than the bigger channels. So they're looking and they're watching what you're saying when you're talking and the content, how valuable it is for the people that are watching, and the algorithm will push it out there in front of the people that need to hear it. So I will tell you this: the best time to do this, I would say early morning. I got up a little late today because I was really tired. But no matter what time zone you're in, try to do a live or talk to your people, to the camera. Turn your camera on before 8 o'clock in the morning, before people go to work and they start getting out, doing things, okay? Or in the evening time after 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, when people get in and they're able to, get a bite to eat with their families and all that stuff, and they're ready to calm down and they're starting to think about their day and what they want to do the next day. Especially those of you you have inspirational content. You want to tell people, you want to kind of encourage people and lift them up. The best time to do that is at night when they know they have to get up and go to work the next morning. When some of us are working jobs right now that we hate, right? And so you want to kind of get that content to them at that time. And I will tell you this: this YouTube, this algorithm has helped so many small content creators come off of their full-time job. Now, me personally, I haven't worked for someone since 2016. That was my last job. I worked for eBay when I lived in Florida. They had a customer service system that, where they had a place where thank you for the like, whoever liked it. eBay has a real big facility in an area called Melbourne, Florida, next to Palm Bay. That's like 2 hours east of Orlando, Florida. So I lived in that area, and they had a big facility where you come in there and you learn customer service. They basically built websites and they took phone calls for companies like Tommy Hilfiger, who else? Calvin Klein, Adidas, Dick's Sporting Goods. And so we had to learn the scripts. So when people call in from those websites and they wanted to place an order, eBay was the company that headed it all. We had to answer phone calls. So I had to learn like 15 scripts because I had so many different companies that were calling in. But when I did that, I learned customer service and how to do it well. And that's how I was able to really start my own company a few years later with my real estate company. And I understood how to talk and deal with clients and customers and how to bring value to them and solve their problems. All right. But again, that was the last job I've had. So I've been pretty much independent. My wife and I, we've been married 15 years. And most of that time, we both have been, since 2016, we've been independent of working for someone else. That's almost 9 years. Well, yeah, close to 9 years. So, I highly recommend that any of you who are watching, find something you really love to do while you're working your job. You can part-time or full-time. You can kind of master that gift. Do it before you go to work in the morning. Spend like an hour or two, even before you go to work in the morning, working on your craft. And then when you get home, work on your craft. You know what I mean? Do it a few times a week, because if you do it every day, you'll probably be drained and exhausted, especially if you have kids. But I'm telling you something that we live by. We don't have children, but we have ministry. We have spiritual children. So, you know what I mean? That's a lot too that we minister to. So we had to find time while we were working the jobs to work on ourselves and build something that will be long lasting in business. And when we did that, in 2019, when we moved to Atlanta, Georgia, we started our first company. We started making money. We made like $30,000 our first year with my first company. In 2020, during the pandemic, we grossed like $500,000 in 2020, okay? We did very well because we were already established now. Even though it was a pandemic, we had products and services that people wanted. Real estate services, financial services, teaching people how to get business loans, fixing their credit and all that kind of stuff. And that skyrocketed our income. But one of the things I'll tell you guys, when you perfect your gift and you start sharing it with other people, the money that you make is going to be in direct proportion as to how many people you help, or how you're able to scale that and get that product and service in front of so many people and help them change their lives. And that's how you make money as an entrepreneur. Well, like I told you guys, after 2020, we made that money. The next year we did about 200,000, and the business began to decline post-COVID. And so we had to figure out a way to supplement that income because it wasn't there anymore. And a lot of people, believe it or not, doctors, lawyers, actors, people that you see on TV that are very successful, whatever they haven't always been that way. But the issue is, because of the economy, they can be out of a job tomorrow. And so even those people you're seeing out there doing all that, they have to find a way to supplement their income as well. And so what are they doing? They're turning to YouTube. They're doing what I'm doing. Okay? They're getting online. They are finding a way to, whatever their craft is, they get on camera and they do the craft. If they're an actor, they're doing skits, and if they're a comedian, they're doing skits and they're uploading it to YouTube. And if they, if you build things, you just want to turn on your camera. If you're a mechanic, and just go fix a car, turn your camera on, just fix the car, and roll the camera. Let people see that, because there are millions of subscribers out there just waiting to find your channel to learn how to fix cars. Or if you are, if you're a podcaster, you have something you want to talk about, get yourself one of these things here. This is a Yeti mic. I got this mic back in 2020, and I had a friend that told me, she said, get the Yeti mic. She said the Yeti mic is very, very it's very relevant, when you speak into it for podcasting, or depending on what kind of speaking that you're doing. These are like $150 if you go to like Amazon. I got this thing, man, and it's been a godsend. I've probably done 300 videos with this little thing here. Okay, and when I got it, what I like about it is you can put this on here to kind of seal your voice and make it sound like it's more contained, and it's more of a, you know what I mean? It's almost like being on the radio. And when you do a podcast, the way it sounds is very important. Like what we're doing now, I'm just talking to you guys. But when you get serious about your content, depending on what it is, you want to get one of these, because it will make your business look even better and give you more, what's the word I'm looking for here? You'll have more credibility, okay? You'll be able to be, your videos will just sound better. And you'll see, because I'm gonna start uploading my other content from my other videos and my other channels on here where I've used this. I probably have 100 videos I'm gonna upload on here from my other channel when I delete those videos from that channel. And they're specifically on real estate coaching, real estate fix and flip, how to become a wholesaler with real estate, how to make money with real estate as an agent or a realtor, and all those things. I talk about all that. And it's all because I learned this years ago. Now back to you. 3 things I'm going to recommend to get started with the channel, okay? Again, one of these. I got one of these. This is a Canon EOS. Really, really good. It's like $700. But you don't need to get one of these, okay? I got one of these because I was told, and I didn't know better, that I needed to get a good camera to start a channel. That's not true. If I were you guys, rule number 1, use what you have. Don't go investing a ton of money until you start making some money with YouTube, all right? Use your phone. I'm using my phone right now, my new iPhone 16 Plus. I think that's what this is. I just got it. And the quality's good. And when you go live on your phone, here's something you understand. The algorithm will push you more than if you just do it on here and then you upload it. Or if you go live on your computer, the algorithm is not as nice. It's very nice to those, like I said, to small channels if you're using your cell phone. All right, if you don't have an iPhone, your Android, but just go live on there and they throw you into what they call the live feed. The live feed brings up new people constantly. All right, so number 1, use your camera that's on your phone. Don't go buy a camera. Number 2, make sure you have a plan of action as far as what you're going to say as far as your content. Don't just get on here and just talk about anything. Be very niche specific. If you're really good at boxing, that's your niche. Talk about boxing. If you're a cyclist, talk about cycling. All right. If you are, a real estate investor like I am, and a coach, talk about real estate. Stay on topic. Now, there are videos like if you see on my channel, I do talk about how to really get into this business, into the making money on YouTube. But I always come back and let you know what I actually do. All right. I'm making this video just to expose you guys, let you know that you can make money on real estate, not just real estate, but anything that you're selling or promoting. You just got to get on YouTube. I want you guys to know that. Okay. And I always share that every day. But the most important thing right now is, again, camera, be niche specific, find out what you want to talk about. Camera on your phone, okay? Not this camera. I'm just trying to hone it home here. Niche specific, and you have to be dedicated, number 3, to at least 3 to 5 times a week. Go online, go to YouTube, create a small video, or go live, I would say twice a day for 5 or 10 minutes each time. I've been on here 13 minutes now. I'm going to be leaving soon. But I've been doing this for like 6 days now. This is my 6th day. And I have about 600 unique visitors that came and saw this. And I have about 20 subscribers, guys. The algorithm is taking it out there. Just so you know, this is really working for me on a tiny channel like mine, all right? This can work for you too. If you guys need coaching on anything real estate related, if you just want to do a one-on-one session with me, I'm going to leave my information in the bottom section down there. You'll be able to see it in the description. My website, my email address, etc. Okay? Take care. I'll see you guys at the top on the next video. Okay? I'm a little bit over today. Bye-bye.